Good morning, everyone. I'm delighted to share our work on enhancing student ownership in chemistry education through inquiry based learning, a case study in sugar chemistry. Myself, M.R. Chaya, Associate Professor in Chemistry, KLE's Basaprabhu Kore, Arts, Science and Commerce College, Chikkodi. Since our college has been affiliated to university, we have our own limitation in framing in the syllabus, in designing the experiment, in evaluation pattern. In order to engage students in chemistry, we thought of starting a short-term certificate course on sugar industry for 40 hours, where in which we have our own method of evaluation. We framed our syllabus based on industrial requirement. Like that we have framed, so we have a free hand in framing the syllabus in this particular certificate course. Then you may ask why we have taken sugar chemistry only. Since our college is situated in Chikkodi, lot of students will come from the agricultural background, and lot of sugarcane mills are there, and jaggery plants are there, and sugarcane is the main crop in that area. Moreover, 5 to 10% of our BSc chemistry graduate will going to join industry annually. Keeping all these things in mind, we started this certificate course. Generally, traditional chemistry teaching often leans heavily on memorization, but students thrive when they shift from passive listeners to active investigators. Inquiry based learning places engagement, ownership, and scientific thinking at the heart of the classroom. Sugar chemistry, with its industrial and environmental relevance, offers a perfect context for this transformation. Then you may ask, why inquiry based learning in chemistry? Inquiry based learning in chemistry moves student from memorization to investigation. It builds critical thinking and problem solving skills, and chemistry being an experimental by nature benefits immensely from this approach. Students discover concepts through application and exploration. So we used progression in inquiry format, structured inquiry with a fixed method, guided inquiry where students design parts of the experiment, open inquiry where students and generate both question and method. We also integrated problem-based learning, soratic equation questioning, case studies, and collaborative inquiry to deepen the ownership. We designed 5 student-led experimental experiment in sugar chemistry, in which they're going to study these concepts according to our university syllabus in one or the other way, but not directly with respect to sugar industry, but they're going to learn these concepts like pH, chromatographic separation, buffer system, sustainability. All these things they're going to study. Keeping all those things in which is relevant to industry, we designed these 5 experiments. Each experiment was rooted in a real world relevance and interdisciplinary thinking. Let us look at the experiment number 1. Student investigated how pH on sugar crystallization. They designed the setup, tested acidic, neutral, and basic condition, analyzed the crystal growth. This connected chemical kinetics to industrial refining. Each experiment followed with a similar inquiry structure. Student asked question, designed method, collected data, reflected on outcome. Because of the short of the time, I'm not telling all the experiment. These are the different experiments that we have been designed. The results were encouraging. The student reported higher motivation and ownership. Their critical thinking improved through real world problem solving. They made interdisciplinary connections to food science, engineering, and sustainability. And they saw chemistry as relevant to industry from refining to biofuels. Inquiry based learning transfers chemistry education transforms chemistry education. Student-led experiment build confidence and relevance. Yeah, and this approach bridges the academia, industry, and sustainability, preparing students not just for exams but for innovation. Yes, there are okay. We also recommend inquiry based learning to other chemistry fields like organic and inorganic or analytical chemistry, strengthen industry academia collaboration through guest lectures and field visits. After the conducting all these five experiments, we took the students to the nearby sugar industry, and they started comparing what they have done and what are the works they're going to do it in factory. And embedding the sustainability into curricula to align with the global and natural national priorities. Of course, there are a lot of challenges are there: time constraint, curriculum rigidity, assessment pressures will be there. Along with the university curriculum, we have to do this 40 hours of extra work we have to do. We have to along with the other things, even student has to engage in these things. The solution is uh, uh, all these problems are addressed through scaffolding inquiry, blended teaching approaches, supportive evaluative methods that value process and reflection. These references guided our work from national policy to international research. They confirm the value of inquiry based learning and student centric science education. I will end with this thought: chemistry is not just learned, it is discovered. Thank you for your attention, for supporting student ownership in science education.